This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 33, verse 33. And when this cometh to pass, lo, it will come, then shall they know that a prophet have been among them. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Yahweh is the name who the world ignorantly calls God, and Yahweh Shai is his son who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. First and foremost, I want to give all praises and all glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and taught us this truth. They are the true teachers for the nation of Israel on earth today. And citation to the Akim out there pushing this truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth and risking their life for Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai's sake. I'm Brother Samak from the GMS Miami camp. And yes, the reason why I brought out the book of Ezekiel, chapter 33, verse 33, is that what you see in front of your screen is proof, the times that we're living in. And you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, who are the true biblical Hebrew Israelites, those dwelling here in Babylon the Great, all right, you're going to know that a prophet have been among you, okay? Because this is what we've been saying on the highways and byways, that nuclear war is coming, all right? And this headline right here, all right, should wake you up, all right, and let you know what time we're living in, okay? This is not a time to be partying and bullshitting. This is not a time, all right, to think of a 5-year plan, 10-year plan. Man, today, right now, okay, if you're receiving this message, all right, today, right now, you're supposed to, okay, be repenting to the Lord, all right, begging for forgiveness and seeking him now, all right? But guess what?
Sorry, I don't have any information about that.
The elect are going to be seeking the Lord and repenting, and those are the ones that are going to get delivered. But majority of you Jakes, all right, living here in Babylon the Great, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, all right, nuclear war is coming, and there's a missile with your name on it, all right? Because again, we were on the highways and byways. We still are teaching about the coming destruction. Let's go to Matthew. You know, I was going to bring out Matthew chapter 11, verse 16, but I'm going to start at 12 because, you know, for those that are seeing what's going on and waiting patiently for the Lord, all right, seeing that article really boosts up your spirit, really gets you excited because you know salvation is near, all right? You know that our captivity is almost up, all right? This hell that we're living in is almost up. So Matthew chapter 11, verse 12. And from the days of John the Baptist, even until now, the kingdom of heaven suffered violence, and the violent take it by force. Right, okay? Just like in the time of John the Baptist and Yahweh Shai, what kingdom was oppressing the children of Israel? All right, mainly Southern Kingdom, all right? Because Northern Kingdom was already on the other side of the world, all right? The Romans were oppressing the children of Israel, okay? The Southern Kingdom mainly, okay? And even now, all right, you have these Edomites, okay? These Roman Edomites, you know, oppressing us to this very day. And that goes to show you that the kingdom of heaven, all right, is talking about a people, all right, which are the Israelites. Okay? 13, for all the prophets and the law prophesied until John. 14, and if you will receive it, this is Elias, which was for to come. Right, Elijah, okay? And that proves reincarnation. 15, which a lot of Jakes don't even believe in that. 15, he that hath ears to hear, let him hear. 16, but whereunto shall I liken this generation? It is like unto children sitting in the markets and calling unto their fellows. Right, that's the point. We are on the highways and byways, all right, warning our people of the coming destruction, that they need to repent, all right, and that this coming destruction is actually good for us because we get up out of here, all right? We go home. We're not catching this hell. We're not, okay, going through this affliction. All right, but Jake don't want to hear that. Okay? Jake want to hear smooth things. Jake want to hear deceit, but that's not going to happen, man. All right? We're going to tell you the truth. Raw and uncut. All right? In the agora, in the marketplace, warning you, telling you, all right, to repent, seek the Lord, okay? Prepare yourself, all right, for the bridegroom. 17, and saying, we have piped unto you, and ye have not danced. We have mourned unto you, and ye have not lamented. Right, majority of our people, they see us on the highways and byways. They avoid us, all right? They talk shit, okay? They fan the hand, all right? They don't want to hearken, all right? 18, for John came neither eating nor drinking, and they say he hath the devil. 19, the Son of Man came eating and drinking, and they say, behold, a man gluttonous and a winebibber, a friend of publicans and sinners, but wisdom is justified of her children. Right. And like it was back then, okay, Jake back then had something to say about John, okay, something to say about Yahushai, all right? Same thing they had with us now, okay? Oh, we're not dressed in matching garments, or we speak rough, okay? Whatever excuses they have for not to seek the Lord, all right? And then they put the blame on us. Oh, that's why I'm not seeking the Lord, because what you guys are doing, you know? And it's total BS. Again, we're here to teach the truth. We're not here to, okay, to be your friend, all right? To water it down so it fits your emotions. No, we're here to tell you that judgment day is coming, all right? And these articles right here prove it, that it's only going to get worse, man, all right? And watch the Middle East. Watch the Middle East, okay? Because this is just the beginning, all right? The Middle East is going to get hot, all right? Oh, and by the way, when you go into the word conventional war, all right, I'll bring it out. What is conventional warfare, right? Conventional warfare is a form of warfare conducted by using conventional weapons and battlefield tactics between two or more states in open confrontation, right? That's what you're seeing right now, right? In Ukraine and Russia, all right? That's a conventional warfare that's going on right now, all right? And now they're going to bring, okay, for the Ukrainian military, the Ukrainian government, tanks, okay? U.S. and Germany to send tanks to Ukraine. And Russia is saying, hey, that heavy weaponry for Kiev is a blatant provocation. So the wars are just going to get bigger, which is exciting, all right? And again, okay, it's all leading to nuclear war. That's the point. Let's go back. The forces on each side are well defined and fight using weapons that primarily target the opponent's military. Right. Soldier on soldier. Okay. Tank on tank. Warplane on warplane without nuclear capabilities. Okay. It is normally fought using conventional weapons and not with chemical, biological, or nuclear. So in this article, all right, and the former president of Russia said this, okay, as U.S. and allies arm Ukraine, Russia warns that losing a conventional war can trigger a nuclear war, right? And that was the president of Russia. He said if they lose the conventional war, then it's going to trigger a nuclear war, all right? So the Russians have been, okay, loudly, all right, and making it known to the world that, hey, you keep messing with us, it's going to go nuclear. Plain. But our people don't want to hearken. So this is what's going to happen, all right, to you Jakes dwelling here in Babylon the Great, the unrepenting cities, all right? 20, then began he to upbraid the cities wherein most of his mighty works were done, because they repented not. You see that? Okay, and you Jakes, it's about time that, you know, you get your judgment, because what you're doing, all right, is totally against scriptures. Google World Star Hip Hop, for example. 21, woe unto thee, Chorazin, woe unto thee, Bethsaida, for it is the mighty works which were done in you had been done in Tyre and Sidon, they would have repented long ago in sackcloth and ashes. Right. If this was another people, all right, they would have been to Keaton and repented. But because it's you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and the Americans, all right, you are stiff-hearted and stiff-necked. Your heart is hardened against the words. All right, and that's why judgment is coming. 22. But I say unto you, it shall be more tolerable for Tyre and Sidon at the day of judgment than for you. Right, that's why you Jakes dwelling here in America, it's going to be bad, all bad, man. 23. And thou, Capernaum, which are exalted unto heaven, what shall be brought down to hell? Right, and Capernaum is where Yahushua began his ministry. All right, you can read that in Matthew, the 4th chapter. Okay, and he even dwelt there. Okay, same thing here. You got the prophets that live here in Babylon the Great. Okay, the truth came out of Harlem. Okay, New York, 1 West. All right, who are the 12 tribes? Okay, the prophecies. Okay, what's going to happen to America, Babylon? What's going to happen to Esau, Edom, and the rest of these heathens? Oh, with our apostles and elders, okay, teaching about the charagma, all right, the M to the O to the B, the digital all right, right here. Okay, same thing what Yahushua was doing in Capernaum where he began his ministry. Okay, and he even dwelt there. Read Matthew chapter 4, 23. And thou, Capernaum, which are exalted unto heaven, shall be brought down to hell. For if the mighty works which have been done in thee have been done in Sodom, it would have remained until this day. Right. Okay, Yahushua was performing miracles there. Okay, he was healing, okay, the lame, all right, in Capernaum. Okay, and those people dwelling there, the bulk of them didn't have anything to do with Yahushua. All right. Again, same thing us here. We're teaching here. We're going to the history. We're showing you, okay, who you are. We're talking about the digital all, the M to the O to B. We're breaking it down. You got brothers that can break it down, okay, eloquently, giving you $100 words. You got brothers that break it down, giving it to you, okay, down to earth, okay. You don't have to have $100 word vocabulary to get this understanding. Yeah, all right. But you refuse to hearken. For if the mighty works which have been done as thee have been done in Sodom, it would have remained unto this day. Right, and that's the Lord saying that, hey, if I would have performed these miracles in Sodom, that place would have not got destroyed, because he's saying those people dwelling in Sodom would have repented. Okay, just showing you how stiff-necked and hard-hearted our people are, man. Okay, nothing has changed. 24. But I say unto you that it shall be more tolerable for the land of Sodom in the day of judgment than for thee. Right. Okay, so America's going to get rocked heavy because this is where the truth came out of. All right, America's going to get blown up, man, with intercontinental ballistic missiles. Let's go to the Jeremiah 51:11. Make bright the arrows, gather the shields. The Lord have raised up the spirit of the kings of the Medes. The Medes are the modern day Russians. All you got to do is Google, okay, where the Medes were dwelling at in the ancient times. Okay, it was near the Caucasus Mountains, Georgia, okay, area. All right, that and Georgia is and Russia, okay, Georgia, Russia, they're one and the same. All right, so this is obviously talking about the Russians, the modern day Russians. For his device is against Babylon to destroy it, because it is the vengeance of the Lord, the vengeance of his temple. Right. Okay. So those nuclear missiles are coming. 2nd Esdras chapter 16, verse 13. For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow, his arrows that he shooteth are sharp, and he shall not miss when he begin to be shot into the ends of the world. There you go. Talking about the intercontinental ballistic missiles. All right, all we're waiting on is that digital all, the M to the O to the B, to be made mandatory. And the way things are going with this article, it's looking like any day now. Okay, this year, all right, Lord willing, I would just say Lord willing because hey, we want this to happen. All right, but we know we're on the Lord's time. He's not on our time. We're on His time. Job chapter 20, verse 23, when he's about to fill his belly, right? NWO's, madness, all right? The C-hip stations, all right? The persecution, he thinking he's got his NWO, all that, right? The Most High shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him and shall rain it upon him while he is eating, right? When he think he got his NWO, when he think he's, all right, he's got his agenda fulfilled. That's when the Lord is going to drop the missiles on him and the laser beams. 24. But this is talking about the missiles. He shall flee from the iron weapon, and the bow of steel shall strike him through. 25. It is drawn and cometh out of the body. Yea, the glittering sword cometh out of his goal. Terrors are upon him. Right, that's the missiles coming out of the silos. All right, the glittering sword cometh out of his gall. All right, and terrors are upon him. Right, because it's going to be a terror, man. It's going to be a scary sight. That's why we're telling our people repent. That's why we're on the highways and byways in the Agora. All right, telling our people that you got to seek the Lord. The judgment is coming. There's no stopping it. (26) All darkness shall be hid in his secret places. A fire not blown shall consume him. It shall go ill with him that is left in his tabernacle. Right, and that's talking about when the missiles hit. All right. If you watch the movie, a good example is Terminator 2 with Sarah Connor. Okay, when she's near the cage, man. When that missile hit, man, them people got incinerated, and then the fire came right after. Okay, all right, those are those fanners, man. So yeah, man, these are the times that we're in. And I'll bring out one more. Zephaniah 3 and 8. Therefore wait ye upon me, saith the Lord, until the day that I rise up to the prey. For my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms, to pour out upon them my indignation, even all my fierce anger. For all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy. And that's why, hey, just wait on the Lord. He's making things happen. This is a powerful article right here. All right. And things are amping up in the East and in the Middle East. So with that, I want to give all praises and all glory to Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai Ba'ashim Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and taught us this truth. They are the true teachers for the nation of Israel on earth today. And citation to the Akim out there pushing this truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth and risking their life for Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai's sake. Love you, brothers. Keep it door. Keep the faith. We're almost out of here. Keep pushing. Keep fighting. Keep studying. Pray without ceasing. Pray for each other. Pray for the apostles and elders. As you can see, we're almost out of here. Yeah. And for the few that are watching, keep studying when you pray. Pray to cover Shalom and abide with all Shalom.